Welcome back everybody to another All Things Nerd video. As always, my name is Nathan. Today we are back in the World of Warcraft, the newest expansion of Midnight, and we are officially doing the Blinding Vale dungeon. Now, I am currently behind the portal, and it's actually pretty easy to get behind here. I'll show you guys a path on how I got back here, but we're basically gonna go get outside the map and see if we die or not. I have no idea, but we're gonna jump down and we're gonna go glide out this way, and we're gonna go explore out of bounds and have some fun. Now, I don't know if we're gonna die, if we're gonna hit death walls, what's exactly going to happen, but as you can see, there is a lot of flat land on this map, and I think I'm going to take a stinky bright potion. There we go. Now we can see. So yeah, guys, welcome to Midnight. It's really cool. We're kicking off 2026 with Midnight, and you know, so far I've having a blast with this expansion. But yeah, we're in the Blinding Vale and we're just seeing what's exactly outside the map. Now, this dungeon doesn't look to be very big in terms of scale, as I think the whole dungeon just takes place literally right here. So maybe Blizzard was like, have fun exploring outside the map. There's not going to be much for you to see. I am riding one of my new mounts that I got for completing the, I think it's Haranair? I think that's how you say the new allied race. I completed like their quote unquote one of their quest lines, and it gave me the cool looking mount here. So we're gonna ride that around and go take a look. Now we're gonna see what we can find outside of bounds, because so far it doesn't seem to be too much, but we're gonna make our way around to the other side and we're gonna go see if we can find anything interesting. Now that already looks pretty cool over here. Now, this is brand new, right? This is a brand new dungeon. I don't know what counts as out of bounds in terms of like death walls. I don't know if we're going to hit DCs. This is all going to be brand new, just like you guys are going to be learning these dungeons as well. So far, it doesn't look like Blizzard has put too many safe walls or safety nets, I should say, inside this dungeon. To keep people out of bounds, but that could always change. Oh wow, look at that. So pretty cool coming out here. One of the new things is we got these branches that are just chilling out here. Now I'm assuming this is all for, you know, just for the map. Now I don't think we're going to be able to actually get over here. Oh, maybe, I don't know. But I want to just take a rogue stone, scrying rogue stone, and see if there's anything out there anyways. Because I don't want to waste time trying to get all the way over there. But it doesn't look like there's anything here in terms of anything cool to go look at over there. Huh. Okay. So let's go see how close we can get outside the dungeon, or back in, I should say. And before we actually trigger a death wall. It looks like we're actually going to hit a wall over here. Let's see how close we can get. Okay. Whew, this is kind of throwing me off. The only reason is because I don't know what's the edge and what's not. And I think we're going to hit the wall right now. Yeah, okay. So this is doable though. We can definitely glide around this. All right, there we go. Wow, this is actually pretty neat. I like all like the branches sticking out and stuff. You know what this really reminds me of in Dark Souls, what's like the giant tree that leads you down into the in the original Dark Souls, I should say. The giant tree you go down and it has like the leaping like frogs and they spit the poison at you. But I'm just trying to remember that like tree that you go inside. And then it leads to that whole hidden area with you can join the Dragon Covenant and all that. But I just don't remember what the tree or the place is called at the top of my head. But anyways, we're focusing on World of Warcraft. We're not focusing on Dark Souls today. Now getting a pretty awesome view. I can see here that I love this like whole last boss room setup. Now I'm assuming, okay, so we're right here and the last boss is literally right up here. So this is just all the scenery behind him. Now, if we were to take off our Stinky Bright Potion, this is what we would be looking at. So Blizzard really isn't hiding too much, is it? But look at that. There's like a giant branch just sticking out of nowhere. It's just laying there by itself. Okay, I want to see if we can fly to some of these branches so we can start climbing them. Where I want to head out is that direction. So let's get on our Seamus potion. We're gonna do our Kung Fu flipping vengeful retreat here, and we're gonna head out this way. So there's the last boss right there. So I want to see if any of these trees are solid in terms of... Oh, interesting. So we actually left the dungeon group for a second. So if we come out this way, we leave the dungeon group. Oh no, it's... Oh, yep. Change the channel, the blinding veil. So we actually leave the dungeon if we were to come out in this direction. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to take off my Seamus potion. And then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to see if I can make my way around the tree to get on the other side so that we can keep making our way around. Because I think we can stand over here. Yep. This is pretty sweet. All right. Let's take a screenshot while we're out here before we actually die. I feel like we're going to die any moment. Maybe not. Hopefully we're making history here, maybe being the first people to upload and put out the blinding veil here. Ooh, are we going to be able to climb this? That's a good question. Maybe go around? I'm also going to get a screenshot of the actual map. Where are we exactly? Harandar. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we're in Harandar. Okay, so there's the blinding veil. So this is where we're currently at. You know, I think what we can do is fly that direction, but we have to vengeful retreat. Okay, well, it doesn't hurt to try. Uh-oh, we're just gonna be short, aren't we? Dang, we went the wrong direction. Oh, it's kind of cool seeing what's down there though. I wanted to get to the top to see that branch closer, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we can fix this either, because everything's just way too low to the ground in terms of trying to get back up. Okay, let's keep moving this way, and you know what, let's just head off to the ground. Who cares? I think we got enough of the branches. I did want to get to the top, but maybe I'll try to make my way back. I want to see if there's anything on the ground level in terms of like hidden boxes or anything like that. There's just like this little mountain that's just hanging out here by itself, little hill. All right, don't know what that's all about, but looks like they just left that out here. All right, we're gonna get back on our mount. We're actually going to put that on our 4 key so that we can just hit our 4 key when we need to mount back up instead of having to bring our HUD back up. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool little dungeon. It's very small in terms of scale. I didn't think it'd be this small. And I thought there might be more out here, but apparently not. So Blizzard was like, knock yourself out, Nathan. Do what you want to do. My guess, if we come over here, we're gonna die. But I do want to see if we can get back on the branch that way. So it kind of gives you guys an idea of a path to get back up if you fall down. So let's go see if that actually works out. It's all pretty cool though. I do like the textures and all that of the grass and everything that's different looking about this dungeon. They didn't really mask this dungeon much, did they, in terms of hiding what's behind the last boss room. I feel like this dungeon was kind of made in a hurry. It doesn't feel very like thought out in terms of like exploration, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel very finished. Like it feels kind of like they just half made it and then was like, all right, that looks good, bring it out. I don't know, that's just my opinion on this. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh cool, okay, so we can actually climb these. We can get back up to where we were, hopefully. I want to get to the top if we can. Let's actually head over to this branch, and we can fly in between them. I mean, we're demon hunters, right? So if we need to fly back to the other one, we can, but does this one lead to anything? Ooh, okay. Ooh, almost hit the edge there. Almost fell back down. So there's a better shot of the last boss room. Let's turn around and let's head this direction. Okay, so this actually leads to a dead end. I do want to get up to the top though. Maybe we should have stuck on that branch we were at. Well, like, my only problem is I think we fell too far. Oh, actually, hold on. We keep leaving the channel and coming back. Is there another way around this way? Maybe not. Yeah, I think we actually do need to go back to the other branch, because I think coming down that way would just lead us back to the ground. Okay, well, that's okay. You know, we're here for the exploration, so nothing too interesting outside the map yet that we have found, but I feel like there's going to be something pretty cool up here to see. We just got to get to it. Let's actually head back out this way and go to the branch that we were originally going to go to, and then we changed our mind, unfortunately. But the problem is, I think we're too far, you know, we're too far to the ground to actually climb back up, unfortunately. So what I might do is just teleport out of the dungeon and then come back in. I'll show you guys how I actually got out, because there's a little bit of climbing involved, and then maybe we can make our way back here, because I think I know how to get over there. I just got to do it. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. So I'm going to show you how I actually escaped outside of this dungeon. It does take a little bit of maneuvering, and I do recommend being in Havoc, as always, you know, when you're doing exploration with the demon hunter. So over here, there is a bunch of branches. If you're able to get up on top of them, you can essentially just maneuver around them and climb all the way up. And there's really no barriers from stopping you. And if you don't suck and fail like me. Okay, let's try that again. So you go up this way, come up this way, and then you want to fly over in this direction. There we go. And then you just keep maneuvering up, really. Oh, gosh, I am sucking. What is going on? Holy moly. Okay, let's try this one more time. Good night. I can't even, like, get up now. Okay, focus, Nathan. This is embarrassing. All right, let's see here. Let's try this one more time. Come up. There we go. And then you can maneuver your you can maneuver your way around. Oh yeah, I went into here. So there's a spot over here. You can just clip through the wall. Then once you get up here, then, oh, you know what? Actually, I think I need to go back, because this is actually an invisible wall. Yeah, I forgot. So go back to where you were and just keep climbing up. And if you keep climbing up over here, you can eventually find a gap. Oh, if you don't suck like me. Gosh, I'm doing terrible. You know what I might just do? This doesn't work out. I'm just gonna flip backwards. Yeah, I might just have to flip backwards. This is horrible. I'm just gonna vengeful retreat, because this is not working out the way I want it. I thought this would be easier to climb. I literally just did it. Okay, there we go. Never mind. Okay, good. Whew. I just had to position the demon hunter better. Okay, now if you come up this direction, so it should be over here. You fly back here. Oops. There you go. And you get behind the portal, and there you go. That's basically how I escaped outside the map and got behind the portal. And it's that easy, quote unquote, right? I say it's that easy. I failed like 100 times. But there you go. That's behind the portal, and that's where I started the video. So that's how you actually escape outside the blinding veil. So not too hard. Just, you know, take your time with it. Obviously, I don't know what's going on with me tonight, but I am just failing completely. This is underneath the entrance here. But yeah, there you guys go. So that's how I actually escaped. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna go around the other way now. We're gonna go see if it makes a difference exploring this way. I do got my new flying carpet mount I got from the trading post, which I thought was really fun. And red happens to be my favorite color, so I was like, yep, buying that. I think it was like 600 tokens or gold or whatever they price it at, or shop coins, I don't know what you say. Ooh, here we go. Okay, maybe some more interesting stuff on this side. Well, I say ooh, but it's just like a little piece of mountain or land sticking out. It's not that exciting, but hey, you know, we're exploring. Anyways, I'm gonna turn back on my stinky bright potion so we can see better. There we go. Can we climb up here is the question. Is that low to the ground or is that just an illusion? Oh yeah, it is. I don't know where we're at exactly, but whoa, that's weird. So we can actually angle the camera with the light. There we go. Okay, so nothing back here. Let's keep moving forward and let's go get back on our flying quilt. We knitted it. I knitted it for you. Anyone? Office fan? Phyllis? Michael was mad about the oven mitt. So anyways, one of the best episodes ever, the Benihana Christmas. Oh no, was that Benihana Christmas? No, I don't think that was Benihana. I think that was the season 2 or 3, the Christmas episode. I lied. I don't think that was actually Benihana Christmas. I lied. I think that was the one where oh crap, I'm about to lose myself here again. I messed up. I totally just messed up. I got caught talking about The Office and I wasn't focused and I could have got to here. All I had to do was Vengeful Retreat twice, pop my sea mist potion, I would have got it, but that is unfortunate. Unfortunate. And now we're just back in the same situation we were. Well, shucks, people. Well, anyways, I'm not going to attempt that again right now. It's too much work to do all the way. Well, it's not much work, but it's just, you know, it's time consuming. I don't want to keep beating around the bush with you guys. So anyways, guys, thank you for joining me in this video for the Blinding Veil. It's pretty cool being into the midnight expansion. I think what I'm going to do with the schedule is I'm going to just release one dungeon at a time so that each week, so that we don't get caught up too quickly with them. I'm currently working on Murder Row still. That one I have not figured out in terms of getting out of bounds. I did find a place where I can get out of bounds, but the problem is anytime you try to get out, the game literally stops you. Like you either get shot or you die or whatever. And now we're just slowly falling. Okay. All right, guys. Anyways, I'm going to end the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me on the Blinding Veil. It was a lot of fun to do. This place is like a trip, but not too much outside, but it's still neat to go explore. I hope you guys are excited for 2026. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. If we could just get there, we just need 500 more people. We can do it. Once we get to 10,000, that's going to be a cool celebration. And I will release some special stuff like, you know, early development photos of ATN and the profile picture and stuff like that. So just fun stuff to celebrate the 10,000 subscriber. And we'll have to do a special video as well, or maybe even do a live stream. So I don't know. But anyways, guys, my name is Nathan. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one. So take care.